Hello, beautiful one. I read a quote today, and the quote said, the mind is the king of the senses, and the breath is the king of the mind. And I really loved that quote. It's so right on point. And I want to talk about this today because we live in a culture where, the mind has a very high. We are very mind focused. We believe that we can do anything with our mind, which to a certain point is true. The mind is very important, and if you don't believe something, you cannot do it, and if you do believe it, you can find a way to do it. But what we forget sometimes, it's just the first step. It's just one part of of the team, let's say, of the inner team, the systemical therapy. We have that concept of the inner team, and you could also say it's just one part of the puzzle, because not breathing that well. Let me breathe. So because the thing is, everything has two sides, and it's good to feed my mind, and it's good to focus on my mind and to track what I am thinking with my mind, but it's not enough to stay there. I need to go into the experience. I cannot change my life only in my mind, because my life doesn't happen in my mind. My life happens in my experience. So this is one reason why in my sessions I always do a meditation, because when we go into meditation, of course we focus on our breath, and this means we are in the experience. It means instead of I am thinking, I am being. I just am, in the moment. In the moment I am, and I'm not only in my thinking, or I'm not only in my doing. I am here and now, and I experience, and I'm present in my life. And only when I'm present in my life, I can influence my life. So it's both important. And it's, everything always has two sides. Nothing is only good or bad, or only beneficial, or only an obstacle. So of course it's important to focus on the mind and on how do I think and change the thinking. But if I focus too much on it, if I forget to also go into the doing and to also go into the being, then I'm not really changing something. Then I'm just staying in the mind. And then this great tool, this great gift that I have as a human, that I can imagine things, that I can plan things, that I can construct things in my mind, becomes an obstacle for me, because then I stay only in my mind and I miss out on my life. So everything, I love the Greek word for poison and medicine is the same word. I think it's so beautiful, because it just shows that if something is medicine or if something is poison, is not really about the thing, it's about how much I take of it. So if I'm too much in my mind, then it becomes poison. It becomes, it's hindering me to get where I want to go. And the breath always brings me back into being, because it's difficult for us to go back into being. We are living in a world where it's very, very much about the thinking, and this is very easy for us to go there and to stay there. It's very known, it's very comfortable. So then if we want to go into being, we don't know how sometimes, and the breath will always get you there. You can always, just pause a moment, and if it's too difficult to focus just on your breath, you can tell yourself, now I'm inhaling, and now I'm exhaling, and now I'm inhaling, and now I'm exhaling. Or you can focus on your body, what happens, Now my chest is expanding with my inhale, and then you are in the experience. Then you are in the feeling, in the experience of you breathing in the here and now. And this is also where you connect then to your heart and to your inner wisdom, and you can distance yourself from the chatter of the mind and of the world, and because this never stops, the thoughts, they will never stop. The information that you get from the outside never stops. You're never gonna get there. It's never gonna be enough. You have to decide that you want to take a break, that you want to arrive in the here and now, and the breath is something you can do that with. So I invite you to do that right now. Let's do it together, and then you can just continue if you want. So maybe you want to close your eyes, you can leave them open, or you can find something in the room that you want to look at. Then just, lose yourself a little bit in that view. If you have your eyes open, if you have your eyes closed, it's maybe easier. And then inhale. And exhale, let go of everything that you want to let go of right now. You are here. I am here. I'm inhaling and exhaling in this moment. Isn't that beautiful? Have a wonderful weekend, and I see you in the next video.